What's happening? Good evening. कैसे हैं आप? We are going to talk about reactions of carbonyl compounds. Yeah, carbonyl compounds मतलब aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acids, esters. Sure, esters भी करते हैं. Why not? Why leave the poor chap out, right? So yeah, how prepared are you for this topic? You'll notice कि मैं separately एक पूरा session कर रहा हूँ इस पे. I've been combining some chapters here and there, but I thought I'd do separately because there's so much content in this. एंड इंटरेस्टिंगली जेई मेन में काफी सवाल इससे आए थे बिकॉज देयर सो मेनी नेम्ड रिएक्शंस और वो डायरेक्टली एक मैच तो कॉलम आया था जिसमें नाम बस बताओ कि कौन सा हो रहा है उस टाइप का सवाल आए थे सो वेरी डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चंस केम फ्रॉम जेई मेन एटलीस्ट द फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपेंस इन दिस अटेम्प्ट एनीवे गुड इवनिंग व्हाट्स अप युवराज रेक AY16 श्लोक कविता who else here Suhani Rushabh Hare Krishna how you doing what's up hi more than decent that's good to know yeah it's very theoretical this chapter it could get very complicated in advanced okay क्योंकि advanced में मैं देख रहा था I was looking at solvents to give you slightly harder questions but those questions go so beyond whatever has to be done ये cyclic ये हो रहा है वो हो रहा है they get very crazy very soon so we'll stick to exemplar in आज का सवाल we have a couple of questions that are advanced adjacent I wouldn't call them advanced per se खैर let's get started right away addition of water to alkynes occurs in acidic medium and in the presence of Hg2 plus ions as a catalyst. Which of the following products will be formed on addition of water to but1-ine under these conditions? Now, aldehyde या कीटोन बनने के चांसेस क्यों हैं? पहले ये सोचो, aldehyde कीटोन क्यों बनेगा? अब तो एसिड बन रहा है. एसिड बनेगा क्या? Let's see. एसिड बन सकता है, maybe. I feel it's going to go halfway, not reduction all the way. What is the mechanism of this reaction? किसी को mechanism मालूम है? Hg2 plus है as a catalyst. So and this group, right? How do I draw this? मेरी आदत ये है 1 2 3 नहीं एक से चलो 1 2 3 4 या मेरी आदत ये है कि we draw the line diagram. Life is easier to that way, right? Hg2 plus के साथ react करेगा. This has an acidic hydrogen, right? So I can kind of say this. So this bond can break अगर ये hydrogen है. This bond can break and this guy can attack this. The moment it does that, yeah, you get a positive charge on this guy. ये हो जाता है double bond बन जाता है. And यहाँ पे you have HgSO4 2 minus Hg plus इधर लगा दो तो, right? That's what happens over here if I were to draw this out, so to speak. Yeah, है ना? This is the mechanism. So right away you know कि कुछ interesting यहाँ पे हो रहा है, ठीक है? So this is carbon number 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is going to form a ketone, I think, just from this idea. Yeah, just from this idea, I feel it's going to form a ketone. What do you think? आपको क्या लगता है? Exemplar and R.D. Sharma. No. I was not going to talk about R.D. Sharma. अरे हरे कृष्णा how you doing? Last year advanced में भी था ऐसा ही name reaction का matrix match. Seriously slope? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. तो इसलिए मुझे लगा कि बहुत आपको डराने वाली चीजें न करूं मैं आज. I've done enough of that. Maybe amines में we'll go back to that scary वाली चीज. Kucherov reaction. बाप रे. Mercurium cyclic ion. All right, cool. Ketone formation. Yeah, Praveen, exactly. Even I feel ketone banega just because of this basic idea. We don't have to go into the mechanism. ठीक है. देखो mechanism is good to know. And मैं अभी नीट का सेशन करके आया उनको मैं बेचारों को बार-बार mechanism draw करके बता रहा देखो ऐसे होता है because I feel comfortable that way. But कभी-कभी जब जल्दी if you have an option wise thing, you have something like this, it's okay to make shortcuts here. सो मुझे इसलिए लग रहा है दैट द आंसर शुड बी कौन सा है कीटोन तो सिर्फ बी में ही दिख रहा है और कहीं कीटोन है ही नहीं और कहीं कीटोन दिख नहीं रहा है राइट यहाँ पे जो लोग बोल रहे हैं एसिड और अल्कोहल बनेगा एसिड और एल्डिहाइड बनेगा दैट इज नॉट समथिंग दैट हैपेंस ओवर हियर ठीक है सो दिस इज द जनरल आइडिया दैट आई फील दैट शुड हैपन एंड पानी भाई साहब यहाँ से रिएक्ट करके यहाँ पे OH बना देंगे सो दिस इज द फाइनल प्रोडक्ट दैट यू आर गोइंग टू गेट ठीक है सो या व्हाट डू यू थिंक आपको क्या लगता है and after you get an ene and an OL, this is just going to tautomerize and give you a ketone right over here. ठीक है? Yeah, option B. I feel it should be option B. Exactly. Good evening, Raut. How are you doing? Only ethyne forms aldehyde. Ah, Praveen. Absolutely. Positive is not stable on alkyne. Exactly, Sohani. Exactly why we are going to move ahead and form this compound and not this. This is not going to be stable. आपने सही बताया. बट देखो और पॉजिटिव आयन कहां पे जाएगा what else can happen yeah no Ramu this is from exemplar I think you missed the first part of the session where I was talking about what we are going to do here Suhani I hope that whoa keto enol tautomerism बिल्कुल सही पानी लिखा है यशराज money has no relationship with your percentage Trust me on this. देखो, since you're talking about money, a lot of people talk about money, and that's what you should be talking about if you are focused at. Computer science करने का कोई फायदा नहीं है, तुमको पैसा चाहिए तो फिर business करो, ठीक है? If your focus is money, do a business. It takes a lot of risk, but you make insane amount of money. Nothing else comes even close. Let's go to the next question. The correct order of increasing acidic strength is what? Phenol, ethanol, chloroacetic acid, and acetic acid. Okay. So between chloroacetic acid and acetic acid, this is stronger. Like this is stronger than this for sure. So ये वाला गलत है. Chloroacetic acid ज़्यादा हुआ ना, because chlorine is what? It withdraws electrons. If it withdraws electrons, वो CO माइनस को जो नेगेटिव चार्ज है वो उसको स्टेबलाइज कर देगा, कम कर देगा चार्ज को. अगर वो माइनस चार्ज को कम करेगा तो OH बॉन्ड वीक हो जाएगा. यू आर एबल टू फॉलो व्हाट आई एम सेइंग? माय लाइन ऑफ थॉट, जस्ट लिसन टू व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. बार बार हर चीज लिखने की जरूरत नहीं होती है, सुनो और समझो, ठीक है? एंड कुछ चीजें हम लोग जल्दी जल्दी भी कर सकते हैं. वी आर डूइंग वेरी बेसिक्स एंड मे बी वी हैव स्पेंड टाइम ऑन दिस, बट दिस इज डेफिनेटली रॉन्ग, राइट? तो इसीलिए मेरे हिसाब से ए और बी तो गलत हो गया, जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ दैट आइडिया, राइट? लेट्स हैक दिस वे थ्रू दिस. एंड यार लुक्स लाइक द आंसर शुड बी सी. जस्ट फ्रॉम दैट, देखो मैंने कुछ नहीं किया इसमें, ठीक है? स्कैम दिस क्वेश्चन 10 सेकंड्स. आई फील द आंसर शुड बी सी, है ना? देखो, श्लोक, रेक, आदित्य, युवराज, प्रवीण, अभय, वॉरियर. आई नो वॉरियर है, बट आई लाइक वॉरियर मोर. Ankita, Priyadharshini, and Suhani. Hey Ankita, you're pretty early. You're like 6:15. Good that you're still around. Suhani. Yeah, exactly. ये वाला simple हो गया. Rohit, thank you for joining us. Rohit, April 1st, April 2nd, April 3rd, Rohit, is the plan. Spoiler alert. You are the first one to know this. We're going to do bridge sessions then. For students going from 11th to 12th, I will start in the 26th wala week, 26th March wala week. Yeah, 18 to 22nd, we are doing that JEE. I'm not promoting JEE anymore because उसका हम लोग वो क्या बोलते हैं, registration close कर दिया. I told you it's going to be small batch size, so that's closed. खैर, according to me, this should be the answer just based on chloroacetic acid and acetic acid. We don't have to look at the others. But you also know that phenol is more acidic than ethanol, right? So इसलिए it could be either B or C. Not this, not this. ठीक है? Cool. Phenol is more acidic than ethanol. क्यों? क्योंकि भाई साहब, look at this. Phenol, by the way, if you put phenol litmus paper डालोगे तो it will turn blue to red. So it is reasonably acidic. ठीक है? Yeah. Again, repeating everything, you know, structurally, acidic strength has to do with the weakness of the OH bond in this case. Because हम लोग OH bond है, कभी-कभी OH bond नहीं होता, even then you have to find out acidic hydrogen कितना होता है. This is not that case. Like CH में there is no OH bond, right? But still this is acidic. ठीक है? Right now, इस केस में सब एसिडिक एसिड है, इसमें this is what is going to matter. So we draw them all out. Then let's form their ions, these negative ions. Wherever these negative ions get stabilized, then you will have good acidic strength. Okay? And phenol is better than regular alcohol. This is better than this. Why? Because it has resonating structures. दोनों के हैं. इसमें there is also minus I effect. Cool? All right. Now this is the most beautiful thing. कोई पूछ रहा था रामू कि एडवांस का आइडिया है कि नहीं. Have you guys seen these sort of diagrams before? ये जो यहाँ पे कुछ मैंने बनाया है, I flick these off the internet. They're all free resource users. इस टाइप का इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक मैप्स आपने देखे हैं? तो what is electrostatic maps try and tell you is this same thing, that both of these are equivalent. देखो यहाँ पे there is a similar red colored thing which shows कि यहाँ पे ज्यादा इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हैं. जहाँ पे लाल मतलब कि इलेक्ट्रॉन डेंसिटी ज्यादा है. If it's blue, that means electron density कम है. And look at that. So phenol, although it has nice resonance, but phenol is a phenoxide ion is a weaker, it's not as stable as this guy right here. This is a lot more stable. Khair, anyway, these electron, I forgot what are they called, electrostatic maps. Yeah, these electrostatic maps are really good way to know. This is an actual thing. Yeah? From a 3D imaging technique, you get these maps. The color is obviously added afterwards. You don't have red colored electrons and blue colored, loss of जहाँ पे electron नहीं होता, ये सब नहीं होता है. Color is obviously added later. By the way, do you know this? एक छोटी सी बात है. इलेक्ट्रॉन माइक्रोस्कोपी कोई भी तरीके की हो, उसमें कलर बाद में ऐड किया जाता है. इलेक्ट्रॉन माइक्रोस्कोपी से आपको कलर नहीं दिखता है. आपको आंख से कलर दिख जाएगा. But the way all electron microscopy works is through electrons. You see things by electron deflections and stuff like that. मैं बहुत ऊपर से बता रहा हूँ. If you want to know this, a wonderful field to get into. You can do an entire PhD and just work on how electron microscopes work. The construction of electron microscopes. It's a very interesting field. I digress a little bit, but color is added afterwards. Okay, post में. Next question. The reagent which does not react with both acetone and benzaldehyde. डज नॉट रिएक्ट विद एसीटोन एंड बेंजल्डिहाइड. कौन सा होगा, थोड़ा सोच के बताओ. If I talk a lot about some random thing, it's because I've worked on it at some point and I found it to be very fascinating. My favorite thing was the whole, materials engineering में this part of how electron microscope work, and they let us play around with them. Literally, you had to take a course in the second semester, third semester, I think. The second semester, you have to clear a course, and if you clear a course, you get like a 7 point, which is a A grade. No, I think it is, yeah, S के नीचे होता है ना, A grade. So it's on an 8-point scale. So 8 is outstanding and A is whatever, S and A. So if you get a 7-pointer, only then can you touch the microscope, and then you can go and they teach you how to use the microscope and you can actually make samples and look at stuff. It was pretty fascinating. ISC was very fascinating that way. इस वाले का आंसर बताइए. I give you time pass stories to fill in the time when you guys take to figure out the answers. इस वाले का क्या होगा? What do you think? All right, again C. सुना है अपने cousin से. That's great, Yuvraj. All right. Resonance same atom. Lovely. What does your cousin do, Yuvraj? Okay, all of you are saying C. Yuvraj, Rex, Shlok, Abhay, Aditya, Praveen, Ankita, Ravi are all saying C. Fellings only for aliphatic aldehydes. All right. Beautiful. बिल्कुल सही. So, Fellings, you get copper, right? Fellings में copper होता है, Tollens में Ag होता है. Copper is a decently good reducing agent. Yeah. Oxidizing agent. Sorry. So, this oxidizes this to this, gets reduced. Yeah. And this, it only works. It does not work for aromatic compounds. Yeah, it does not. Cool, perfect, बढ़िया. We found that out very easily. Grignard reagent सबके साथ काम करेंगे. Phenyl hydrogen also removal of water. I did a session on the NEET channel. Please को देख लेना if you want to look at all of these. 2,4 DNP test वहाँ पे discuss किया था, और क्या क्या discuss किया था वहाँ पे. Maybe this what do you call this thing? Yeah, stuff like this. Basically जहाँ पे भी पानी निकलता है, right? Dehydration होता है. All of that was discussed. Sodium hydrogen sulfide, yeah, दोनों will react. Acetone and benzaldehyde. All right, sweet. This one's awesome. Cannizzaro's reaction is not given by. What is Cannizzaro's reaction? किसी को याद आ रहा है? Disproportionation reaction होता है. Disproportionation क्या? वही redox वाला disproportionation, same चीज है. So you start with an aldehyde, and then what you have is an acid and an alcohol, and you take two of these guys and you put NaOH. ठीक है? That's the whole idea about disproportionation and Cannizzaro's reaction. ठीक है? Fellings doesn't react with aromatic. बिल्कुल सही. Benedict, आदित्य, Benedict भी है. बिल्कुल सही. Hi Nuhu, how you doing? He's in internship in hospital. अरे वाह युवराज, बढ़िया. तो तुमको ही चिपका जैसे मैं चिपका रहा हूँ वैसे ही. सही है. Hey Starlight, Shlok says D, Yuvraj is on C. Okay. Shlok says D, Yuvraj says C. Aldol देगा acetaldehyde, it's D. Look at that. Sairaj, welcome. You are right that way. You can think of it and take it with a pinch of salt. You can think because ये देगा aldol, तो ये Cannizaro नहीं देगा. If it gives aldol, it won't, because aldol क्या है? Aldol needs alpha hydrogen, right? And Cannizaro में no alpha hydrogen. ठीक है. Did I not say कि एक से ज्यादा करेक्ट हो सकते हैं? नहीं, इसमें एक ही करेक्ट है. नेवर माइंड. सो एल्डोल इसमें हो सकता है, इसमें भी अल्फा. एक सेकंड, एक बात बताओ. ओ इज नॉट गिवन. हाँ, बिकॉज तीनों में तो देगा ना, अदरवाइज. सी व्हाट्स द आइडिया हियर? Base induced disproportionation, RCHO gives RCl-CH3COH or RCOH. Notice this is RCH3COH. Okay. When there is no alpha hydrogen, यहाँ पे देखो 4 बॉन्ड हैं कार्बन के, there is no alpha hydrogen. This is sp2 और उसके 3 बॉन्ड्स हैं. Again no alpha hydrogen. यहाँ तो alpha है ही नहीं. Alpha hydrogen की बात नहीं है. There is no alpha. So this should be the answer. खत्म. D should be the answer. That's it. Yeah. Cool. All right. जिसके पास alpha hydrogen नहीं है, वो Cannizaro देगा. Yuvraj, not necessarily. Okay, I'll give you an example. इसके पास alpha hydrogen नहीं है. Will this give Cannizaro? It will not. It will not do aldol, not Cannizaro. ठीक है? So be careful, Yuvraj. And ये कुछ मैं बड़ी चीज आपके साथ नहीं ला रहा हूँ. This is in NCERT. ठीक है? I am making it a point to not mislead you by giving you such बहुत ज्यादा ज्ञान. I'll give you, when I give you time pass ज्ञान like transmission electron microscopy, I'll tell you. But अभी JEE related चीज है. This is from NCERT. This was given as one of the questions NCERT में subjective सवाल में. कुछ 9 चीजों थी, उसमें से बोला कि बताओ उसमें से कौन सा होगा Cannizaro, कौन सा होगा एल्डोल और कौन सा नीदर होगा. This is one of those neither ones. This is neither aldol nor canizaro. इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ भाई एनसीईआरटी पढ़ लो. Please read NCERT. Okay. All right. Option A भी उसमें अल्फा हाइड्रोजन नहीं है. हाँ सब होंगे युवराज. All of these A, C and B will all undergo canizaro. Okay. This guy won't. What is this whole canizaro वाला business? छोटा सा reaction mechanism यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है. If you start with this, the base attacks this. As always, there is a delta plus and a delta minus here. Hence, the base will attack this guy right here. ठीक है? And it forms this compound here. And there is an attack of this itself on another molecule. इसलिए मैं बोला था ना, two of these in the presence of NaOH will give you one ऊपर एक नीचे. एक मतलब एक oxidize होके एक reduce होके. So that's what you get. Here you get an acetate ion. I'm sorry. What is the ion called? Not acetate. क्या बोलते हैं? Brain freeze. An acid ion. What is it called, bro? What is the ion called? Anyway, देख लेना तुम लोग. And this is an alcohol. पानी डालो उसमें तो बन जाएगा तुम्हारा acid. ठीक है. Cool. Let's go on to the next one. Compounds A and C in the following reaction are what? Wow, this is awesome. This is a good question. This is a nice question. Interesting question. This is the kind of question that you get. Carboxylate. Yes, thank you, Adi. Carboxylate ion. Benzoate. Benzoate भी चलेगा, carboxylate भी चलेगा. Thank you, Praveen, Sairaj, everybody. A and C in the following reaction इसमें क्या होंगे? CH3 MgBr. This is the moment I see organic stuff, I feel like drawing arrows. You know, it's like देखा जो तुझे दिल में बजेगा, instead of like make a similar version of organic chemistry where you've got arrows flowing. Yeah, I'm on a Saturday mood. So here's what happens, right? This is slightly plus charge, this is slightly negative charge. Now, oxygen compared to carbon has a much more negative charge. So इसीलिए this guy arrow कहाँ से शुरू होगी? यहाँ से यहाँ पे. And फिर this guy will get attached to this carbon right here. That is how a nice क्या बोलते हैं? Organometallic reactions work. Okay, NaBO, MgO, कुछ भी हो. Na will go and attack the oxygen. Mg will attack the oxygen. And if there's anything else, that will attack the carbon. ठीक है? That's what we've got to see. Now उसके बाद क्या बनेगा देख लेना यार. मुझे याद नहीं रहता है कि इससे प्राइमरी में सेकेंडरी में. Who wants to mug all that? Do it from scratch. CH3CH है. ठीक है? उसमें डालो. Add both these things. Yeah, I've done that. फिर उसमें पानी डालो. बन जाएगा OH. Looks like secondary alcohol बन रहा है. ठीक है, अच्छी बात है. बन रहा है secondary alcohol. बनने दो. So A is secondary alcohol. Propanol specifically, right? Propane 2-ol. Okay. फिर what happens? What is B? Alcohol बनेगा फिर dehydration. Exactly, Sairaj. बिल्कुल. A is isopropyl alcohol. Sweet. What is B? Rec? 1 and 2. 2 degree and 3 degree. अरे यार, rec not 3 degree. All right. Position change है इसमें तो. Sairaj. Suhani is saying C. आप लोग C क्या बोल रहे हो भाई? मैं समझ नहीं पा रहा. Compounds A and C. अच्छा, ऑप्शन आंसर बता रहे हो आप लोग. इसमें क्या था मैं देखा ही नहीं. Functional isomers, positional isomers, identical and optical isomers. अच्छा, फंक्शनल होंगे. ठीक है. काफी लोग बोल रहे हैं फंक्शनल आइसोमर. देखते हैं. H2SO और हीट से क्या होगा? पानी निकल जाएगा. पानी है, पानी निकल जाएगा. नाउ इट्स आइडेंटिकल प्रोडक्ट ना. यहाँ पर सेम ही चीज हो रही है. Wherever it goes is same. So ठीक है. Let's form the double bond here. Okay. Hydroboration oxidation. What is this hydroboration? Hydroboration में क्या होता है? Does it matter? Is it Markovnikov और anti-Markovnikov कोई बता सकता है? Yeah, H2O2 and hydroboration सेम ही होता है ना. हाइड्रोबोरेशन मतलब BH3 ऐड करना, ऑक्सीडेशन. ऑप्शन बी. अच्छा. श्लोक इज सेइंग ऑप्शन बी. अंडरस्टूड. सुहानी एंड अंकिता आर सेइंग सी. प्रवीण, श्लोक एंड रेखा सेइंग ऑप्शन बी. पोजीशन anti-Markovnikov. Exactly. Propane 1-ol and propane 2-ol. Exactly. So this will give me propane 1-ol and that was propane 2-ol. So these are what? These are positional isomers. है ना? So seems simple, but still nice question. I liked it. I like the question. थोड़ा सा effort लगाना पड़ा था because this first step and then the second step also. Yeah, and you got to know that is anti-Markovnikov. Yeah, I think this is quite likely. This is a nice question that should come in the JEE exam if they ask something, as compared to the other ones where they ask, oh, in the shift 1 आपसे पूछा गया था ना 27th S1 में, what is the second homologous? What is the second acid in the homologous series or something? ऐसा कुछ था. Bro, seriously, really, that was a question. Okay, anyway, which is the most suitable reagent for these conversions? Okay, what I have here is आई ओ ओ ओ ओ बन रहा है, ओ ये हट रहा है, वेट 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5, ओ एक CH3 हट ही रहा है, दैट्स इंटरेस्टिंग। मतलब दिस बॉन्ड ब्रेक्स, इट लीव्स हेट्रोलिटिकली, ये प्लस बनेगा और फिर OH माइनस आएगा, दैट इज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग ओवर हियर, मतलब देयर ऑक्सीडेशन हैपनिंग, ये भाई सब चले जा रहा है, एंड दिस इज नॉट अफेक्टेड। सो आई फील यू मे नीड अ strong oxidizing agent, so not tolerance. Tolerance is a weak oxidizing agent. And also, will tolerance affect this? I don't think tolerance is. Tolerance will probably affect double bond also, no? Won't it? In my shift, acid का homologue, yeah, Sairaj. Okay, 29S1 में आया था. Okay, not resonantly related to which effect? Lovely, lovely. CC iodoform, सबको मालूम है, बढ़िया. Ravi, Praveen, Adi, Aditya, Shlok, lovely. अच्छा अच्छा समझ गया स्वानी, अंडरस्टूड अंडरस्टूड। आयोडोफॉर्म ऑप्शन सी, या युवराज आयोडोफॉर्म हैलोफॉर्म सही है, बिल्कुल सही बोला। हाउ एंड व्हाई आयोडोफॉर्म? बिकॉज ऑफ दिस की आइडिया, मुझे CH3 हटाना है, इट्स नॉट जस्ट ऑक्सीडेशन। ओके, आई वांट टू नॉट अफेक्ट दिस डबल बॉन्ड एंड आई वांट टू ऑक्सीडाइज दिस एंड आई वांट टू रिमूव दिस। टू डू ऑल ऑफ दिस, या कीटोन्स का विल टॉलरेंस कुछ नहीं करने वाला है, that's a problem. Benzoyl peroxide, it forms epoxy or esters, not acids, not going to work. I2NOH, look at this reaction mechanism. Let's go over this mechanism ताकि आप लोग कभी भूलो ना लाइफ में, ठीक है? NaOH negative, all organic reactions are acid based reactions. Initially जब मुझे बोला कि भाई तू जाके organic पढ़ा, I'm like, are you serious? What do you mean organic पढ़ा? And then I started reading solvents, and that gave me confidence because solvents में right in the starting it tells you, and I like physical chemistry, I like ionic equilibrium a lot. It says all organic reactions are acid-based reactions. I'm like, really? How's that? And that's when I get insane amount of confidence to do this. Look at this. NaOH में से OH minus will attack this guy. H plus यहाँ से चला जाएगा. ठीक है? H plus अगर चला गया, तो you could still, carbon needs to have same number of bonds. Okay? Number of bonds will be 4 ही रहेंगे. Remember that when you're trying to do these reaction mechanisms, just keep couple of things in mind. Negative या फिर of the lone pair of electrons a negative charge है, या फिर एक कार्बीन है, या फिर फ्री रेडिकल है, दे आर ऑल थिंग्स दैट वांट इलेक्ट्रॉन्स और वांट टू गिव इलेक्ट्रॉन्स। ईदर वे यू स्टार्ट द एरो फ्रॉम एन इलेक्ट्रॉन स्पीशीज, गो टू एन इलेक्ट्रॉन जहां पे इलेक्ट्रॉन इसको चाहिए, ठीक है? दैट्स पॉइंट 1। दूसरी बात, मेक श्योर कार्बन हैज 4 बॉन्ड्स, दैट्स ऑल, ठीक है? ऑक्सीजन का अगर डबल बॉन्ड है तो कोई चार्ज नहीं होगा, सिंगल बॉन्ड है तो नेगेटिव चार्ज होगा। ब्रॉडली यही करो, आई नो ओवर सिंप्लीफाइड स्टफ, बट दैट्स व्हाट यू गॉट टू डू। सो यू गॉट दिस intermediate step, then this reacts with iodine because now you got a negative charge over here which will go here and you get a plus here. That is why this iodine will come here and attach here. ठीक है? Cool. And iodine gets तो एक this is now the one product of this. ठीक है? Then you keep doing this, repeat this 3 बार, तो बन जाता है CHI3. Okay, CI3 actually, C and I3 इधर. Then I need to break this. Why will this break? Why is this going to break? Again, इसी से रिएक्ट करके, yeah, this thing breaks away because यहाँ पे OH NaOH है, basic solution है. So now this guy gets added, and lastly this breaks away because it's not very stable. CI3 बन जाता है. Where's that H? Takes this H away, and lastly you have this remaining. ठीक है? So you get this, which is exactly what you want. यही आपको चाहिए. Maybe I over explained here a little bit, just because I wanted to. I like this reaction. I like this iodoform reaction because it's a weird thing, right? You're adding NaOH and I2 and you get CHI3. What is that about? I liked it. I like it, so I thought I'd talk about it. I don't know, exam में आएगा नहीं आएगा, I don't really care. वो तुम्हारी problem है. But I like it, so I will teach it. ठीक है? And this is in your syllabus, very much in your syllabus. ठीक है? So from a methyl ketone, that's the first point. Or basically methyl, you need to have CH3 CO R group. Now R can be aryl, H, alkyl, कुछ भी हो, जो भी हो, that will give this. Okay? All right. Hence this is the answer. Yuvraj, that's my tip. I am in the same boat as you, Yuvraj. It's okay to be slow. Yes, Shlok, thank you. Did you guys hear what Shlok said? Such a beautiful thing that Shlok said. Shlok is saying something. Yeah? Shlok is saying, but sir, basic media है तो carboxylate ion के form में होगा ना product, not in acid form. Look at that's a wonderful thing that Shlok is saying. That's exactly what I have got as well. Why have I got the same thing? Because of the reaction mechanism. युवराज वही करना है. It's okay to be slow, quote unquote. वो slow और speed में वही फर्क है कि आप 3-4 बार mechanism करो, you will become fast. You have to do it through mechanisms. इफ यू ट्राई एंड मग ऑर्गेनिक, लाइफ होगी मुश्किल भाई, ठीक है, बहुत मुश्किल होगी लाइफ. यू कैन डू इट, बट जेई मेन में may work out, JEE Advanced में it's going to be a really hard time. आजकल it can work out. It used to not work out even in JEE main. Go from reaction mechanisms. I agree with Shlok that the final product will be this. So ठीक है, फिर बाद में पानी डाल दो, I guess HCO plus डालो, hydrolysis you need that. Basic medium नहीं, you have to change that. I agree. HCO plus फिर से डालना पड़ेगा. You're right, absolutely right. Yeah. All right, sweet. The planet, okay. Shlok, thanks for that. All right. Acidify कर दिया, exactly, Sairaj. You assume these things, right? See, NCERT is a good book, but it misses out on some finer points. It's a lovely book. Like what Shlok said, that's a fine point that should not be missed out on. But they do it. Yeah, NCERT does that. इसलिए थोड़ा सा एक्स्ट्रा पढ़ना पड़ता है, इसीलिए. And it's good to do these extra things. Which of the following compounds will give butanone on oxidation with alkaline KMNO4? This is very easy, yaar. This is like in your sleep वाला करने वाला सवाल. कर दो. Dinner done, Rushabh? That's great. Awesome. Good to know, Rek. Lovely. अब हम लोग साथ में अपनी एक दूसरे की ऑर्गेनिक भी इंप्रूव करेंगे. All right. Ravi and yeah, absolutely. Rushabh, Shlok are all saying B. This is easy. Look at these options C and D. What is this? Both of these, none of these. It's like they gave up. Like it's like the guy making the question. Like, चलो ये करते हैं, अब नहीं बनाना है सवाल. Let's move on. You know, and they're like both of these, none of these. Anyway, ठीक है. So butane 1-ol will give me an acid. Then this will give me a ketone. And since I want a ketone, I will use B. ठीक है. Let's move on to the next one. आगे बढ़ते हैं. Which of these compounds do not undergo aldol condensation? Aldol, no alpha hydrogen. नो एल्डोल, बट इसमें एक से ज्यादा करेक्ट हो सकते हैं, ठीक है. हियर इज अ वार्निंग, सो टू स्पीक. एक से ज्यादा करेक्ट हो सकते हैं, प्लीज ध्यान से करना. नॉट रियली अ वार्निंग. या एग्जैक्टली. व्हाट अबाउट दिस वन? या बोर्ड में इससे टफ आता है. या इट्स ओके. I don't know. Let's not give them any shade. They've made a beautiful book. NCERT is a really good book. It's a nice book, but it requires a bit of revision. But it's a good book. B, D. Okay, cool. इसमें है alpha hydrogen. What is the main idea? From a regular, group, you get a beta hydroxy aldehyde or ketone. ठीक है? But all of this is possible only if you have alpha hydrogens. Here यहाँ पे है alpha hydrogen, इधर है, इधर नहीं है, no alpha hydrogen, इधर है, इसमें भी नहीं है. So B or D नहीं जाएंगे. If you want to know the mechanism, I don't know if you have done the mechanism. I'm doing only the base catalyzed one because वही आपके लिए ज़्यादा पूछा जाता है. It's possible कि acid catalyzed भी हो, ठीक है. I'm going through the base catalyzed one right now. You can check out the acid catalyzed one as well. Okay. So as always, acid-base reactions हैं. This guy takes out a proton. Now in advanced, what gets difficult is कि कभी-कभी you're like, bro, you're not sure कौन सा hydrogen निकलेगा. Like here it's very clear, right? You have only one thing. Now say if you have a ketone, if you have one compound that looks like this. Okay. Now in this case, socho, and I'm not going to explain this right now because we are not doing that in this session. Which alpha hydrogen now gets abstracted by the base? Okay. And that's when things get a little complicated. Ring close होता है, advanced में ये होगा, JEE main में ये advanced में ये होगा, ठीक है, थोड़ा extra पढ़ना पड़ेगा if some of you are focusing for advanced. I don't have a separate advanced section for today. I'm just explaining ideas बीच में here and there, okay, because the questions can get very, very crazy in carboxylic acid, but advanced भी ज़्यादा मुश्किल चीज़ें इस पे नहीं पूछता है. Okay, cool. Anyway, so base takes this proton out, and to make sure कि their carbon has 4 bonds, this happens, and then this guy reacts with another molecule of अरे same blue आ रहा है तो देखने में मुश्किल हो रही होगी. This guy reacts with another molecule, the same thing. These electrons go to this, which has a delta positive charge. I'll give you notes so you can check it out. You can get this mechanism anywhere else as well. But this is just me showing to you that it's good to go through the mechanism just to understand कि भाई, why do you need this alpha hydrogen? What is the point of this alpha hydrogen? चाहिए, विदाउट इट इट विल नॉट हैपन. दैट्स व्हाई मैंने वो सफेद कलर में वहां पे लिखा हुआ है अल्फा हाइड्रोजन. ठीक है. एंड दैट सेम हाइड्रोजन इन द एंड, सेम मतलब ठीक है कोई भी हो सकता है, इट्स नॉट सेम हाइड्रोजन, बट हाइड्रोजन इन द एंड गिव्स यू दिस अल्कोहल वाला थिंग, एंड अल्फा beta hydroxy alpha ketone etc etc, right? This is aldol condensation short mechanism. If you want to do it in detail, we'll do it in theory 6-7 महीने बाद, I suppose, not right now. हाँ, सीमन 2019 से आप कहां पे हैं सीमन? our videos have always been free, it's just that people haven't been looking at them. रिंग मेंबर्स का कॉन्सेप्ट है एग्जैक्टली. आदित्य वैसे भी ऑर्गेनिक में तो आसान सवाल पूछते हैं, गलत क्वेश्चंस के लिए टोटल आइसोमर बताओ. ओ या डूड साइराज, दैट्स लाइक द मोस्ट अनोइंग क्वेश्चंस, राइट? कितने आइसोमर होंगे एंड यू विल लाइक सिट एंड काउंट. 3 मार्क्स के लिए एडवांस में बैठ के काउंट करते रहो, एक मिस हो गया तो गया आंसर. दैट इज वेरी अनोइंग. ट्रू. एनटी आंसर किया तो मोटिवेट यू. अल्फा बीटा अनसैचुरेटेड, एब्सोल्युटली एब्सोल्युटली. दैट्स व्हाई वी यूज concentrated base slope. Okay, all right. What did Praveen say? Achha, I don't know what Praveen said. That message went to you. Let's go to the next question. B and D was absolutely right. Which of the following conversions can be carried out by Clemmensen reduction? Clemmensen reduction क्या होता है? Strongly acidic and क्या होता है? Zinc HCl, zinc amalgam, right? इसका जो है मैकेनिज्म आई वोंट ट्राई. ठीक है, मैंने बहुत ढूंढा, बट यू डोंट नो व्हाट हाउ द मैकेनिज्म वर्क्स. आई थिंक देयर इज bad zinc stuff happens, but it's not very well known, so we're not going to bother with the mechanism on this one. The main idea is कि Clemmensen reduction matlab it's strong, it's a very strong reducing agent. So this looks like it could happen. Benzaldehyde to alcohol, sure. These are not going to happen. These benzoyl chloride to benzaldehyde, these look like they're possible just of the, you know, sorry, these look like they could happen. एक मिनट देखना तो ठीक से. Benzaldehyde to alcohol, no, it needs to go to, yeah, these are possible, not these. Not alcohol, they are strong reducing agent, it goes back all the way to alkane. Yeah, zinc amalgam BD, yeah, it should be, yes, absolutely. BD again. श्लोक मैंने वुल्फ कृष्णा का पढ़ा था, बहुत भारी है. वुल्फ कृष्णा का भी काफी भारी है, but it's interesting. वुल्फ कृष्णा is like, you know, the उसी कॉइन का दूसरा साइड, because that's strongly basic conditions. Here they are strongly acidic conditions. So, and in the advanced exam, they could talk about which one to use where. If there's a reaction where you have a group that is protected by a base, you want to not use one of these. That is the maximum they would check in advance. Check out solvents for that, or even Claydon. I'm saying Claydon with a big pinch of salt. It's better to look it up on Master Organic Chemistry online. There's a site. Let me show you the site. Hey, how I didn't do the pinning of things today. Yeah, I guess because Jeet ka sale cut window is closed. But anyway, these are sessions that I work on general. And the site that I refer to for reaction mechanisms, besides the Baiju site has awesome reaction mechanisms. But if you want to go into even more detail, right? I don't know if you guys know, the Baiju's website has literally everything, bro. Like the SEO is insane and the site is really, really good. I'm not just saying this because I work here. Like anything you look at, the first result, especially reaction mechanism, is on the Baiju site. If you want to go into the theoretical detail as to why, क्या हो रहा है, वो nitty-gritty वाली चीजें, there's this wonderful site that I found. Organic chemistry. It's beautiful. Most of it is free. Most of the site is free. Some of it requires subscription, but don't worry about that. For high school जो भी चाहिए, all of that is free. वो higher level की चीजें are behind a paywall. ठीक है? Don't worry about it. Jay, sure, absolutely. Yeah. Acid sensitive substrate है तो we use Clemmensen. Base sensitive substrate. Shlok. Okay. All right. Let me think about that one. Only saturated compound. Ravi says that. Okay. Sure. That's why I said alkane. Yes. बिल्कुल सही बोला आपने. I like the terminology Ravi is saying. It forms only saturated compounds, no unsaturations. Okay. So it forms alkanes and strongly acidic media. Hence B and D should be correct. Yeah. Completely saturated. बिल्कुल सही. Oh, Ravi, your concern is, it is, okay, yeah, it's not strong enough to go and reduce this. It's not strong enough to make sp2 carbons sp3 in an aromatic ring. It doesn't do that, if that's your concern. I understand Ravi's doubt. Did you guys see Ravi's doubt? Yeah, Yuvraj. Light is faster than sound. That's why. श्लोक ने उल्टा बोला. Okay. सोमेश, I think आपने ध्यान से पढ़ा नहीं. It says NCERT Exemplar and Advanced. It does not say JEE Advanced, Somesh. It says NCERT Exemplar and Advanced. देखो, most students are preparing for JEE Main. There are very few students preparing for JEE Advanced. So I have kept my session to have some elements of JEE Advanced, but primarily focused towards JEE Main. Somesh, because you're new, so you're asking, so I'm explaining to you. All right. जे भाई साहब क्या करें यार, आदत हो गई अंग्रेजी में बात करने की. सारे वीडियो अंग्रेजी में बनाए तो बात भी अंग्रेजी में ही करते हैं. और टीवी शो देखने से, उसी से मेरी इंग्लिश खतरनाक हुई है. अदरवाइज मैं तो भाई देसी आदमी हूँ. Through which of the following reactions number of carbon atoms can be increased in the chain? This is an easy one. Aldol condensation, right? Grignard reagent, दोनों हो जाएगा actually. Cannizzaro से नहीं होता. HVZ क्या है? HVZ. HVZ is American way of saying it. HVZ reaction. What is this? Something to do with the bromine being added. Beta and bromine. So beta bromo लिख दिया. Something like that. I don't know. Bromine being added. What is HVZ reaction? किसी को मालूम है क्या? A for sure. C, yes, A for sure. तो C भी तो होगा. Aldol condensation में ये होता है ना. To this thing and become, yeah, whatever. दोनों. A, C, yeah, exactly. Praveen, not D, bro. Why D? D में तो बस bromine add होता है ना. Did I miss what D is? Let me look up D. HVZ reaction. From what I know, it was just a fancy way of adding bromine. Hell. Wow, that's a nice first name. Volhard Zelinsky. Here you go. It's in your NCERT. HVZ reaction. Okay. You're practically on the alpha carbon adding bromine. That's it. Okay. I've given you the link if you want to see it. But HVZ reaction mein, it's easier. Rolls on a tongue. HVZ is easier to roll. You can do this. So you have Br2 and phosphorus. Now this is a two-step reaction. Okay. You're doing it one by one. And then Pani, you get, if you have, say, this guy right here. Yeah. And you get this. That's it. That is it. That is it. Nothing else is disturbed. Don't worry about the mechanism. Okay. Little bit long. We're not going to bother. Trust me. Mechanism. देखना है तो देख लो. अगर आपको चाहिए mechanism, I've given you a link. You can check it out. But this is what it does. Okay. That's the answer to this one right here. Grignard and aldol. Next one. Benzaldehyde can be obtained from benzyl chloride. Right? Reactions for obtaining benzyl chloride and then benzaldehyde. What is benzyl chloride? Is it this or is it CHCl2? Or is it CCl3? Which one is it? What is benzyl chloride? I think it's just, what is benzyl chloride? Is it, you forgot HVZ? No, Simon, I just never knew it. You forget something if you know it. I know that bromine gets added. Yeah. And it has a very complicated mechanism. Like, bhai, rehne de. I know what happens, but it's okay. X2 with phosphorus. Yeah, thank you. It's okay, Praveen, no tension. Sairaj, probably not. If it's not in NCERT, it's not in your JEE main syllabus. Most likely that's the case. CCl3 is benzochloride. Okay. Rosenmund, Praveen. Okay. Okay. So, I need to go from here to here. Okay. Okay. How do I get? Well, actually, it's asking you to go benzyl chloride and then benzaldehyde. So let's first make benzyl chloride. I have benzene. Let's add CH3Cl, AlCl3. So बन गया toluene. Now we will add light के साथ Cl2. And this is a free radical mechanism. Yeah. ये वाला H is going to be a homolytic cleavage. And both chlorine का and this H and C wala bond, both of these you get free radicals, you get CH2Cl. Okay. And in the controlled state, you go to this. The reason why we are going to this is because you need to get a double bond. Okay. If you do just one, you maybe get OH. Yeah. Rosenmund says Praveen. Okay. Yuvraj C6C2 CH2Cl. CHCl2 का reaction anyway. Gem diol बनेगा aldehyde. Look at that. श्लोक on fire. जो चीज मैं simple English में बोल रहा था, Shlok has hit the nail on the head and with all the correct technical terms. Okay. The reason why we go to CHCl2 and not CH2Cl is because Once you get this, उसके बाद जब आप NaOH डालोगे, you get a geminal, visceral and all that. Gem मतलब कि सेम चीज पे आपके पास दो OH ions आ जाएंगे, दो OH groups आ जाएंगे, ions दिमाग में बैठे हुए हैं, sorry about that. Okay, that's why you get this. And then there's dehydration, पानी goes away, and then you get benzaldehyde. This is the general idea. ठीक है, cool, all right, good job, good job, good, good, good. श्लोक भाई साहब ने NCERT को पढ़ा हुआ है inside out. This is the overall reaction. Let's go to the next one. आगे बढ़ा जाए. Compound A was prepared by oxidation of compound B with alkaline KMnO4. मतलब compound A must be either an acid or a ketone. Compound A on reduction with lithium LiLH4 gets converted back to B. Huh, okay. When compound A is heated with compound B in presence of H2SO4. आप लोग रोजेनमंड बोल रहे थे पिछले वाले में, समझ नहीं आया मुझे. रोजेनमंड तो वही Hg सॉरी PdBSO4, वो पॉइजन के साथ ताकि पूरा रिड्यूस ना हो. Oh, you wanted to make an acid, is it? Is that why you're saying Rosenmund? I don't think we needed that in that one. Okay, when compound A is heated with compound B in presence of H2SO4, it produces a fruity smell. समझ गया. We can answer this without thinking. Now I've got the answer. Yeah. Praveen, benzyl chloride is CHCl2. Benzyl chloride. Benzyl chloride would be CH2Cl. सही बोला आपने. Exactly. इसलिए मैंने पूछा benzyl chloride होता क्या है? दो Cl होंगे. C must be ester, so then A and B must be acid and base. Sorry, acid and base. Technically it works, but alcohol is kind of basic, right? So whatever. That's the reaction. So acid, alcohol, ester, खत्म हो गया. Fruity smell is ester. जहां लिखा fruity smell, ester. अच्छा, Seaman thinks is it ether or is it a typo for ester? I'm not sure. Fruity smell का ether भी हो सकता है क्या? Ether. I don't think ether होगा इसमें, primarily because we are not dealing with ethers right now. We're not teaching a topic of ethers. I think it should be ester. ठीक है. This H2SO वाला क्या बोलते हैं इसको? हाइड्रोलिसिस ऑफ एस्टर. जब NaOH डालोगे, एसिड एंड अल्कोहल के साथ NaOH डालोगे, सैपोनिफिकेशन होता है. ठीक है, डिहाइड्रेशन हो जाता है, which is interesting. इसमें पानी ऐड हो जाता है, which is the opposite of what you would expect. So A is an acid, B is aldehyde, ketone or alcohol. The reason why I say that B is going to be alcohol because you've got LiLH strong and also दोनों को ऐड करने के बाद आपको मिलता है ये which is a fruity smell ester. That is why I'm sure कि ये alcohol है. ठीक है, that's it, that's it. And this is the overall reaction if you want to see. ठीक है, ये is a fruity smell etc etc. Sir, ester होता है, esterification. All right. Reaction rate of Lucas. Lucas भाग रहा है क्या? Reaction rate of Lucas. A tertiary alcohol is significantly more than secondary, greater than primary. Am I like Jeeves or something? Like Jeeves, batao. Ask Jeeves. There used to be a search engine called Ask Jeeves. You can look that up online, bro. We did alcohol phenol ethers ka session. Raj, you can check it out. Okay? We talk about these things in some detail. It's also in NCERT. There are separate layers formed. I have that actually. I was preparing the JEE session. उसमें है. ठीक है. Anyway, back to what we are talking about right now. Next question. Alkenes and carbonyl compounds both contain a pi bond, but alkenes show electrophilic addition reactions where carbonyl compounds show nucleophilic addition reactions. Why? 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 Yes, Yuvraj, absolutely. Alkaline hydrolysis of ester, बिल्कुल सही. Alkaline hydrolysis of ester. What is alkaline hydrolysis of ester? I missed that. Saponification. Hydrolysis of ester तो उल्टा होता है ना? Isn't that what gives you this? उसको saponification बोलते हैं. Class 10. हाँ, हम लोग 11-12 में बनाया था ये. खैर, what's the idea here? Yeah, the simple thing is there is delta plus and delta minus here. That's it. That's the main idea. Yeah. So because of this, electrophilic क्या होता है? Electrophilic मतलब something that likes electrons. Yeah. So double bond में what is the second bond? It's a yeah, it likes electrons. Go there. Nucleophilic मतलब कि let me write as Nu. It has electrons, goes here. That's the main reason. That's it. If you want to go into detail, this electronegativity of oxygen is more than that of carbon, and hence this bond is polarized, etc., etc. Next question पे चलते हैं. Just a small theoretical level, just to give you a bit of a breather. Carbonyl has lone pair of, yeah, exactly. Okay. Nucleophilic oxygen due to delta. Yes, yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Yes. Lone is in resonance. Thank you. Due to pi bond, alkenes are electron rich. Exactly. And those electrons are in a different plane as compared to this. Isliye the reactions are possible. Yeah, it's more reactive. Yeah. Identify the compounds A, B and C in these reactions. फिर से Mg इथर आ गया, फिर CO2 डाला. I have a feeling इसमें एसिड बनने वाला है. CH3 ये होगा एस्टर. Now we have looked like, so NCERT का it's an order, no. So you know that we have done aldehydes and ketones and acids. So अब सारे सवाल एस्टर पे होने वाले हैं, ऐसा लग रहा है. CH3Br with Mg ether will give you CH3MgBr. उसको CO2 के साथ डालोगे क्या बनेगा? बनेगा एसिड. कौन सा एसिड बनेगा बताओ जल्दी से. What do you get? What do you get? Hi Abhinandan, what's happening? Shlok, absolutely, nucleophilic attack. Ether is the answer, Sairaj. Ether, not ester. That's interesting. B is ethanol. Is B ethanol? Okay, let's see. Is B ethanol? Are you sure? A is CH3MgBr. एस्टर या ईथर? अच्छा, हटा के एस्टर बना दिया, ठीक है. नहीं, ईथर बन सकता है, but there you require other stuff. It won't happen this way. Okay, not like this. We'll see. Maybe ether बन जाएगा. We'll see. We'll see. I think in this case तो ester ही बन रहा है, not ether. So when you have CH3MgBr and CO2, you get acetic acid. Yeah, ethanoic acid, exactly. Hi Siddhi, how are you doing? Ethyl ethanoate. Yes. Praveen, no ethanoic acid? Yes, absolutely. Perfect, right, Abhinandan. Thank you. Thank you for your inputs, everybody. Yeah, that's exactly what happens if you want this form. ये सब लिखा हुआ है. All right. Good job, everybody. Next one. Acetone. Acetone react कर रहा है Grignard reagent के साथ. फिर Na metal और ether. What does this do? What does Na metal and ether do? Then last में we are adding CH3Br. मुझे लग रहा है यहाँ पे ether बनने के chances हैं. आपको क्या लगता है? इधर ether बनेगा? I have a feeling because मैंने ये Na metal देखा. Williamson synthesis. No? I don't know. Just guessing. Just guessing. कैसे करें इसको? Anytime you see a Grignard reagent, draw lines. It doesn't take too much time. Draw the arrows. Let there be arrows. What kind of arrows? This guy goes here. This guy goes here. Okay, cool. Wow, so you get a tertiary this thing, huh? You get a tertiary alcohol. So option A is going to be a tertiary alcohol. That's what it looks like to me. Yeah, exactly. Ether यहाँ है. Woods है वो. Woods है कि Woods? Woods कहाँ से आ गया? Woods और फिटिंग में तो क्लोरीन होता है ना? वो क्लोरीन होता है, राइट? उसमें मिथाइल मैग्नीशियम ब्रोमाइड एंड एथेनोइक एसिड, मिथाइल एथेनोएट. मिथाइल एथेनोएट. आई एम अ लिटिल स्केप्टिकल अबाउट दिस वन. अच्छा, पुराने वाले की बात कर रहे थे हम लोग. मिथाइल मैग्नीशियम ब्रोमाइड एंड एथेनोइक एसिड. But here I don't have ethanoic acid. No, here I have ketone. I have a propanone. I didn't understand. Abhay. Maybe you're talking about the last question or something? I'll have to check. Okay. Tertiary alcohol. बिल्कुल सही. 2,3-dimethyl butane is B. B क्या होगा? B क्या होगा? देखते हैं. ठीक है, इसमें पहले पे ये ऐड हो गया, दूसरे स्टेप में पानी ऐड हो गया, मतलब ये हो गया टर्शियरी अल्कोहल. ठीक है, I've made tertiary alcohol. Na metal and ether. Why in ether? Because I wanted to stay as this. That's all. If I put pani as solvent, it'll go back to OH. It's not happy doing this O minus Na business. Okay. I wanted to have a negative charge, which is why I do this. Yes, so previous question. Okay. All right. 2,3-dimethyl butane. Sairaj, मैं समझा नहीं. What is this 2,3-dimethyl butane? मैं बिल्कुल नहीं समझ पाया उधर. Why are we saying 2,3-dimethyl butane? Yeah, Praveen, I feel so too. I feel it should be that as well. After this guy breaks heterolytically. This guy goes here. This Zabardasti, gets attacked by this. That's it. So you get an ether in the end. This is Williamson synthesis. Cool. Okay. Sairaj, I'm not able to follow why we are saying woods. What is woods? The problem with mugging up names is ki woods is 2RX, and then in the presence of Na and ether, it gives you RR plus 2NaX. ठीक है? This is woods. वुड्स फिटिंग में एक अराइल हो जाएगा, सिर्फ फिटिंग में दो अराइल हो जाएंगे. ये सब हमने किया है यार. यू सी द आकाश बायूस का पिन कमेंट, यू कैन गो देयर. किस तरफ? इस तरफ है, इस तरफ है, इस तरफ होगा ना. दिस इज द साइड वेयर यू हैव द कमेंट्स. आई थिंक इफ यू आर ऑन द कंप्यूटर डेस्कटॉप पे हो. फोन में पता नहीं, नीचे होगा. फोन में भी नीचे कमेंट्स होंगे. वेरेवर पिन कमेंट को देखो, गो टू हेलो एल्केन्स, प्लीज रिवाइज. वुड्स फिटिंग वो सब ड्रामा वहां पे हुआ है. ठीक है? नो वुड्स. जस्ट क्लैरिफाइंग वुड्स क्या होता है भाई. डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज बाय द नेम्स. दिस इज द प्रॉब्लम ऑर्गेनिक ना. नाम बहुत आते हैं, नाम बंक करके ले जाओ, दिमाग खराब हो जाएगा. तो इसलिए गो अदर वे, थोड़ा हैक करो. लुक एट द रिएक्शन मैकेनिज्म और उसके फिगर आउट करो. नाम आप बाद में कर लेंगे. ड्राई ईथर, ठीक है, ड्राई ईथर. Rec, this is called Williamson synthesis. This is like one of those things in the NCERT which is like a name reaction. This whole thing, this is Williamson synthesis. Yes, anhydrous condition. अगर मैं बीच में पानी डाल देता तो it'll go back to that alcohol. JEE aspirant, you can leave it. I can't leave it क्योंकि मुझे पढ़ाना है. आप तो छोड़ सकते हो JEE, आपको कुछ भी कर सकते हो. 2-methyl 2-methoxypropane. All right. 2-methyl 2. ओके, ठीक है. जैसा नाम बनाना, नामकरण आप लोग कर लो. आई एम वीक एट नॉमेनक्लेचर एंड आई डोंट इंटेंड टू गेट स्ट्रांग ऑन इट. वो आप लोग कर लो. दैट इज फॉर यू टू फिगर. नाउ हियर इज एन इजी वन. लेट्स मैच दीज कॉलम्स. आर वी डन? कितना सवाल बाकी है? may take 10 minutes. No, maybe actually organic जल्दी हो जाता है. May not take 10 minutes. Maybe we may overshoot by 5-7 minutes. I think not much. और maybe जल्दी भी हो जाए, पता नहीं. देख लो. Let's pick the easiest one first. PDC and BSO4. This is Rosenbund. Poison wala catalyst, so you don't go all the way to alcohol. You stop at, you know what this concept of poison catalyst means, right? BSO4 poisons PD की activity. So palladium is a good reducing agent, but BSO4 poisons that. So पढ़ा है? Kinetics में पढ़ा है? कहाँ पढ़ा है? HVZ reaction. कहाँ है? Alpha bromo. ये देखो, अभी हमने मग किया था HVZ. ये तो हमारा कैनेजारो है. Disproportionation. What is this? This is Friedel-Crafts acylation. Beautiful. ये वाला मैंने कभी लाइफ में देखा नहीं है, तो must be this. Stephen's reduction. ठीक है. All right. What is this? Oh, this is aldol condensation. Where is that? ठीक है. हो गया. खत्म. Easy. Buffering. जय प्रकाश सिंह. If you are using an ad blocker, then buffering के chances हैं, because otherwise the internet is pretty chill here at my end, and also everything is, says the stream is healthy. वो सब 4, 6, 5, 7 kbps. I don't think any issue with this. All right. 3 is A. Yes, absolutely. Sorry, second is D. Second is D. Yes, Canada. बिल्कुल सही. 1E2D. 1E2D. बिल्कुल सही. Manik, welcome to 11th standard. We'll have sessions for you April 1st onwards. No April Fool's Day. मैं seriously बोल रहा हूँ. EDA BFC. Okay, cool, बढ़िया. जयप्रकाश भाई, एड ब्लॉकर हटाओ. Smooth. Yeah. We figured this out. Okay. If you want like a cheat sheet or something, you want to copy this somewhere, you can do that. This is disproportionation. यहाँ alpha bromo carboxylic acid बनता है in case of this guy HVZ reaction. Stephen's reduction is basically this. You got SnCl to an HCl. You're going from a cyanide to an aldehyde. Okay. Aldol condensation में दो कार्बन से 4 हो रहे हैं. This can be base or acid catalyzed, but I've primarily seen only base in NCERT, but दोनों हो सकता है. If acid is also there in NCERT, great. Otherwise, होता है. Okay. So don't say कि acid catalyzed नहीं होता है. This is very basic. You've been studying this from 11th standard. Yeah. Friedel-Crafts के बारे में. Disproportionation and Rosenbund. Okay. Sweet. EDA BFC. बिल्कुल सही जो आप लोगों ने बोला था. Sweet. All right. Now on to some fun questions. These are a part of Exemplar itself, but I feel at this point we are in the advanced territory. These questions are nice, and I feel that they could be, you know, they could help you in an advanced exam for sure. So let's start talking about some questions. Oh, all right, जयप्रकाश. स्टीफन के मैकेनिज्म में इमीन बनती है उसका हाइड्रोलाइसिस विद एल्डिहाइड. या वो पढ़ना पड़ेगा. I haven't looked at that yet. Slow. I just know that it happens because of, yeah, all right. हिमांशु पांडे एसिडिक एल्डोल का, या होता है भाई, होता है. HCl यूज कर रहा था. एग्जैक्टली. ओके, एल्कीन ए मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्मूला C5H10 ऑन ओजोनोलिसिस. देखो दो मल्टी कॉन्सेप्ट आइडिया. ओजोनोलिसिस gives a mixture of two compounds B and C. Compound B gives positive Felling's test and also forms iodoform on treatment with I2 and NaOH. Compound C does not give Felling's test but forms iodoform. Identify compounds A, B and C. Doable. थोड़ा ध्यान से करो. Let's do this. B aldehyde with CH3CHO form में भी. Okay. A is alkene. यार कौन सा alkene है ये तो बताओ. Okay. Agreed. Alkene हो सकता है या साइक्लो हो सकता है, बट ऑब्वियसली इट्स गिवन एल्कीन, सो या लेट्स नॉट राइट दैट. आई रियलाइज मैंने ये पढ़ा नहीं था इसलिए आई रिटन और साइक्लो. इट्स नॉट साइक्लो. ठीक है. बी यू विल हैव अ मिथाइल ग्रुप एंड इट इज एन एल्डिहाइड. सी विल आल्सो हैव अ मिथाइल ग्रुप एंड इट इज अ कीटोन. बस मैंने आपको 90% चीजें बताई दी हैं. करो अब. गिव मी द आंसर्स प्लीज. बी हैज एलिफैटिक एल्डिहाइड नॉट एरोमेटिक. एब्सोल्युटली. बिकॉज अगर एरोमेटिक होता तो इट विल बी C5H. H का नंबर कम होता. Ethanol. Okay. Shlok is saying ethanol. B is aldehyde. C also contains CH3CHO. B is an aldehyde and C is a ketone. B has Aditya, चिल्ला क्यों रहा है? बट ठीक है. Aliphatic aldehyde, not aromatic. I agree. B is ethanol. C is propanol. Easily doable. Divya, good evening. Pranam. B is ethanol. C is propanol. Okay, let's see. So let's work backwards. Now that I figured this out, ketone बनाने के लिए I need this. This is a ketone. Backwards, let's work backwards. Aldehyde कौन सा होगा? This. So if I join both of these together and I basically remove the oxygen और यहाँ बना देते हैं इसको. This should be my compound theoretically, right? This should be my compound. This is the answer. This should be the answer. C5H10 1 2 3 4 5 H10 works. Let's see. This was working backwards. Let's work forwards now. If you go forwards, इसको नाम क्या होगा? This is going to be what? 1 2 3 4. It's going to be 2-methyl butene, right? Ozonolysis पे it'll give you exactly this. यहाँ पे ऑक्सीजन दो में स्प्लिट हो जाएगा. ऑक्सीजन डन. That's the answer. Cool. All right. 2-methyl butene. Yeah. Works. Exactly. Acetaldehyde propanol. Perfect. What's up, Adi? Good job, everybody. You're all wonderful students. So I'll tell you how advanced could mess this up, or they could make it cyclic. That's all. Okay. Now what will happen is it is possible कि brain freeze moment here. I was going to talk about something else. I was going to talk about this. Yeah. What happens on this is how many moles of कुछ और चीजें. It's about ether, but basically you could make it cyclic. You could also make this one cyclic. मैं कुछ और की बात कर रहा था. Confused two things, so ignore. ठीक है, रहने दो. All right. Now, why would this reaction happen? Because of this species and these species. Okay. In fact, इधर you will get एक बार और फिर से भी बन सकता है CHI3 दो बार, एक और बार भी बन सकता है. Anyway, this is the answer for these questions. Next question. This is also from Exemplar, but also a wonderful question. Wonderful question. It's a beautiful question because it requires you to know कि भाई DNP होती क्या भला है? What is DNP? It's there in lab manual for sure. I'm not sure that NCERT के main जगह DNP है कि नहीं, DNP test के बारे में. An aromatic compound A, molecular formula C8H8O. यहाँ पे दिया है aromatic. ठीक है. Gives positive 2,4 DNP test. It gives a yellow precipitate of compound B on treatment with iodine and sodium hydroxide. Again वही है कि methyl ketone होगा या methyl जो भी है aldehyde होगा. Compound A does not give toluene or Felling's test. आई टॉलिन और फेलिन दोनों नहीं देता है, तो मतलब कीटोन ही होगा. अब तो ऑलमोस्ट सर्टेन हो गया कि कीटोन ही होगा. ऑन ड्रास्टिक ऑक्सीडेशन विद पोटेशियम परमैंगनेट इट फॉर्म्स कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड C, और इस कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड में एक CH3 कम हो गया. ये हो गया ना, CH2 कम हो गया. इनफैक्ट व्हाट एक्चुअली हैपनिंग आई थिंक इज CH3 कम हो गया and you've added you've added an OH. So that looks like CH2 कम हो गया, right? That's what is happening. O2, yeah. और which also form along with the yellow compound. Yellow compound मतलब कि अच्छा CHI3. अब तो चलो तो पक्का ही होगा क्या हो रहा है. I think I have an idea what's going on here. Because you're getting iodoform and you're getting ये जो aldehyde slash ketone था वो oxidize हो गया to an acid. Identify A, B, and C and write all the reactions. It is ketone. Yeah, absolutely, Ruvraj. Ketone confirm. Ketone confirm. Lovely. Brady's reagent. Suhani. बिल्कुल सही. क्या क्या चीजें आपको मालूम है भाई, कितना पढ़ते हो तुम लोग. सही है. ब्रेडीज रिएजेंट मतलब ये क्या चीज है. When I found about this thing called Brady's reagent. एनसीईआरटी में है प्रवीण. एनसीईआरटी में है. I saw this in the lab manual because I was studying lab manual. मैंने lab manual को like चार्ट लिया. is that right thing? Sounds weird saying that. lab manual मैंने डिटेल में पढ़ा है, ठीक है. Not as much as NCERT, but I have read lab manual properly क्योंकि I was like astonished by कितने ज्यादा सवाल डायरेक्टली lab manual से आ रहे थे. तो lab manual में तो है. न्यूक्लियोफिलिक एडिशन टेबल, CH3 कलर, you didn't know Brady है शायद. Not 2 D, I think it's just 1 D. I can tell you. Hold on. Never fear when Baidu site is here. Brady's reagent. ये लो. 2,4 DNP test. That is the whole Brady's reagent. Exactly, Sairaj. Yeah. प्रैक्टिकल में किया है. That's lovely. हाँ, नाम वाम पता करने की जरूरत भी नहीं है. It's okay. Doesn't matter. अच्छा आंसर बताओ अभी. कीटोन तो बताया, बट कौन सा हुआ? This is what kind of ketone is it going to be? Specifically CH3CnR तभी तो होगा आयोडोफॉर्म. अब ये R क्या है? फिनॉल होगा. फिनॉल नहीं, सॉरी, व्हाट एम आई टॉकिंग. R is basically aryl over here, which is this group. If that happens, you have C6H5 and plus 2C and 3H and 1 oxygen. So this क्या हो जाए? This becomes C8H8O. Looks like this is done. C8H8O. That's the answer to this one. So we've got A for sure. B और C निकालना था ना. Bond A gives it gives yellow pressure compound B. हाँ, B is CHI3. ये भी हो गया. C क्या था? Drastic oxidation form the carboxylic acid. This is going to be benzoic acid. This is benzoic acid, right? है ना? C7H6O2. Let's see. C6H5 plus C plus 2O plus H. C7H6O2. ये भी benzoic acid भी confirm. Yeah? Perfect. All right. Good job, everybody. 5 more minutes and we shall be done. 5 minutes more. Nice one. This is the whole business and all of that. Okay. This is not from Exemplar. So, technically advanced का ही सवाल हुआ. After completion of reactions 1 and 2, the organic compounds in the reaction mixture is /R. Last question. आज let's wrap up with this. Last question करते हैं. ठीक है? Last question. हाँ, ये नीचे यहाँ पे P, Q, R, S, T, U ये सब दिया हुआ है. ठीक है? रिएक्शन 1 बोल रहा है P, रिएक्शन 2 बोल रहा है P. This is interesting. This is very fascinating. You got the same stuff reacting. This is conditions are different. दोनों जगह Br2 है, नीचे एसिड है, इधर बेस है. बेस के साथ क्या होगा, एसिड के साथ क्या होगा? कुछ फर्क पड़ता है क्या बेस और एसिड में? क्या होगा? एसिटोफिनोन, CHCl3, बेंजोइक एसिड. बिल्कुल सही. क्रेजी वर्ल्ड, साइराज, युवराज, अभय, श्लोक, ऑन टारगेट. यस, गुड जॉब एवरीबॉडी. सो व्हाट डू वी डू हियर? बेस में आयोडोफॉर्म, ब्रोमोफॉर्म, बट श्योर ब्रोमोफॉर्म बनेगा. ब्रोमोफॉर्म, CHBr3. I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying. आपकी भावनाओं को मैं समझ गया. स्लो. अब दिमाग फ्रोजन नहीं यार. वेरी डुएबल. एक चीज से तुमको आंसर मिल जाएगा. जस्ट विथ वन थिंग, जस्ट विथ दिस, इवन इफ यू डोंट नो व्हाट ऑन अर्थ इज हैपनिंग हियर, ये फिगर आउट कर लो तो खत्म हो गया. दिस इज जस्ट लाइक I2Br2, सॉरी I2NaOH, सेम ही चीज है. CHBr3 जब बन गया इधर, so that means this is U. So it's either this or this and not this and not this. So how do we figure out? Q में एसीटोन बन रहा है क्या? Q में एसीटोन कैसे बनेगा? एसीटोन तो स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट है. What? Dude, no, also this is propanone. एसीटोन क्या होता है? वेट, isn't acetone same as propanone? Looks like a junk option. ये गलत हो गया. This is the right answer. Oh, hold on. Sorry, my bad. I feel like हमने कुछ चीजें फ्रीज कर दी हैं. Acetone. Wait. I'm like a little bit weirded out over here. Ashmita, confusion क्या हो रहा है? The answer for sure has reaction 1 में तो U है. Okay, that is for sure. What is T? या तो U और एसीटोन है या फिर वन U and T है. What is T? T is ONA. Yeah, this works. This is getting oxidized, right? ये oxidize हो रहा है तो this is T and U for sure. Just with that, you know that the answer is B. तो उससे बाकी get rid of. ठीक है? And this is like an extra knowledge वाली चीज कि Br2 CSVCOH में Br gets added. That's it. This seems similar to that. हम लोग क्या कर रहे थे उधर? What was that thing? We did that. No, we HVZ reaction, but उसमें acid था. Here is just a ketone. That's a difference. So acidic medium में only one bromine gets added and it gets added to this compound right here. So ये क्या है? Where is this guy here? This is CSCOBr-P. Is that correct? Let's go back and check. Yeah. P. Okay, sweet. That's the answer. Bromoform, absolutely. Badhiya. B is the answer. HVZ. I don't think HVZ thing is happening here. Yeah, HVZ में क्या क्या था? अभी तो बताया था. Conditions क्या थे? Conditions उसके ये थे कि you had H2O, Br2 and P. I don't think that's the same. Cool. Thank you everybody for your time and for doing this. It is awesome fun as usual. This is the answer to this one. So those of you who have registered for the JEE sessions, I'll see you on Monday. We may pause the JEE sessions until the JEE sessions are going on. I'll see if I can do something towards Friday and Saturday, but most likely you guys will see me post the next week because I'm going to be focusing on the JEE session and maybe NEET के 1-2 सवाल sessions करूँगा. May not be that active on the JEE channel this coming week. ठीक है? Anyway, thank you so much for your time. Second reaction में confusion है, फिर से बता दीजिए अश्मिता. Second reaction is just theoretical here. This is what happens. It's one of those theoretical things. There is going to be the medium is it's how do you call this? What SN? This is an SN1 reaction. I want to say, is this an SN1 reaction? I have to think. Yeah, SN2 तो नहीं होगा. It's just a substitution reaction. You're getting this H and वहाँ पे Br आ रहा है. Yeah. 180 on acetone, original species भी बचेगी since stoichiometry बिगड़ी हुई है. Thank you Shlok. Yeah. All right. That's why this acetone also has. One thing acetone क्यों है? Because stoichiometry बिगड़ी हुई है, इसलिए acetone बचा रहेगा. I like what Shlok is saying. Acetone will be left over because stoichiometry बिगड़ी हुई है. Because you need 3/2 Br2 for every mole of this, right? From the stoichiometry. Good job, Shlok, on figuring that out. That's great. नहीं दे यार, मत दे श्लोक, बट अगर टाइम पास लेना दे ले, बट श्योर. ठीक है, चलो, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर टाइम. आई विल सी यू गाइस मोस्ट लाइकली ऑन YouTube फॉलोइंग वीक. अगर जीत के सेशन में, आई विल सी यू ऑन मंडे. ओके, बाय, टेक केयर, सी यू ऑल, टाटा, हैव अ ग्रेट वीकेंड.